Well, multiple tag team iterations. It first started with the Phenomenal Angels, where I was Christopher Daniels and Perro was AJ Styles, and we were really good with that team. Like, holy damn, we didn't lose. We beat one team and they quit after we beat them. They were there, so I was like, wow, okay. And then Perro just decided, nah, you know what, I don't want to do tag team matches anymore. And I was like, what the frick? We were doing good. We were doing wicked good. But that ended, so I was trying to look for another tag team partner. God knows why. I don't know why I was trying to look for tag team partners, because I hate tag team matches. But Murphy contacted me, and he was like, well, let's do a tag team. So we started as freaking the Outsiders, because I wanted to do the Hardy Boys, and they were taken. I think Matt Hardy was still being used. No, there was a team, Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, that people were using. Apparently, they claimed it, but they never actually used the team. So me and Murphy, we were the Outsiders, and I was like, I really don't want to be the freaking Outsiders. Like, I really don't. And then we had one match against Rated RKO, and we lost. And apparently, the Hardys became available like right after, and so we switched, and they gave us a freaking bad look. Oh, you didn't want to be a team anymore because you lost. No, that's BS. The Hardys became available, so we chose that. And I was like, hell yeah, let me play as Jeff Hardy. It's my favorite wrestler. So that's pretty much how that came about. And then here we go. Question 11. Your thoughts running with Murphy in the tag team division. Murphy was an interesting partner. He was good he was good. I mean, he was at first he couldn't counter any moves really, but then he started learning more and more about countering moves, and he was timing them right, and we were a really good team until it mattered. Every match that it mattered, he always seemed to either get pissed and do some stupid ass stuff, or freaking just not really take it seriously. I don't know. It was really weird. He would just really just make a fool out of himself in big matches. I mean, he almost beat Cena I forget. I don't know who was playing as Jericho. I have no idea, but because it was Jericho and there was a team with Jericho and Miz. I think it was Anderson Cena. Yeah, it was Anderson Cena, and he almost beat him more like a handicap match, 2-on-1, and he was so close, but he ended up losing. And I was like, damn, Murphy, you did that good. When we go into a tag team match, how come you don't do that good when we go for the titles? And so, I don't know, it was really weird. But I like teaming with Murphy. But would I team with anyone ever again? No, I don't like tag team matches. And that's question 12. Your thoughts on tag team matches in general, and any memories you have with the character. I hate tag team matches. I hate them. I hate tag team matches. I don't ever want to do them again. I remember one week I got put in 3 tag team matches, and I was like, what the hell is this? I was like, for real? And I don't like another person deciding my win or loss, I guess. I have no problem with trusting other people, but I don't like the fact that you can lose without losing. It's different with a triple threat match or a fatal four-way or something like that. But with a tag team match, it's like, I don't know, either end of the spectrum. Like, I wouldn't want to lose for someone else, and I don't want anyone losing for me. So and the whole thing with the guy coming in and breaking up the pin, oh my god, tag team matches just go on forever, and I honestly don't understand how people can like really enjoy tag team matches, but it's whatever. That's the memories I have with Jeff Hardy. I mean, I had a lot of good Jeff Hardy, creator wrestlers. That's the best memory I've had in a tag team match, was that I liked the character look. We had a good run, I guess, government letters and all. But it's whatever. I don't see me ever getting. I mean, the tag team division is not even around anymore, but If it was, I probably would not join back up with it ever again. And I don't want to do any tag team matches for the rest of my whole career, but I know I will. Because HBK and Cena like to put me in tag team matches because they're assholes. But yeah, it's pretty much my thoughts on the tag team division as a whole. So yeah. Angle. Soul never allowed two singles wrestlers, as far as I know. But there was a point where we did something in keeping it classy or something, and I got the right to use a second single superstar. To a lot of heat. A lot of people were pretty pissed. And I really didn't give a damn if they were pissed or not, because, you know, screw them. But, I mean, when I found out that Kurt Angle was open, I was jumping on that. I was like, hell yeah, I gotta find a way to beat Kurt Angle without, you know, forfeiting the title that I had with Regal. That was that whole thing with the hardcore title. So we did that whole thing, and I got the second superstar, and I got Kurt Angle, and I did a few promos with Kurt Angle, and I had a lot of fun. I got like one of the best creator wrestlers on the Community Creations in 2011. That game. And I guess it was the same that the guy before me used. It was the same Kurt Angle, because I saw the attire. It was exactly the same. So, I mean, it was good. I really like Kurt Angle's moveset. I like, you know, the style that Kurt Angle uses. It's a lot like Regal's when you talk about in the game style, but then Kurt Angle adds kind of like a more faster approach to it. And Regal has that sluggish grab that, like, it's so easy to counter. So that was history with that, because now Kurt Angle is my main. And that's totally very happy with that now. So I'm glad that Kurt Angle. My favorite moments, matches, and feuds. I had to say feud, definitely, obviously, was the one that I had with Cena for the U.S. title. We had a lot of steam going on in that. And then the Iron Man match that we had was really cool. If only that match is recorded. Oh my God, was it incredible. Literally, I think Cena had me beat 2-1 in the match. Or it was 1-0. No, I think it was 2-1. And I hit him with an angle slam. The clock was ticking down. There's like 5 seconds left in the clock, and the referee hit the mat for the 3 count right when... No, I think it was what happened was... it was a tie. And the clock was ticking down. It was 2-2. The clock was ticking down. And I thought I was going to beat him. I was like, oh, the clock's ticking down. I'm going to beat him before the clock ends. It's going to be 3-2. I'm going to win this match. The referee, Cena, kicks out the last second. And it was just like... the moment was just... whoa, like the referee was counting with the freaking time, and I was like, I'm gonna beat him before the time runs out, and he kicked out, and I was like, oh my God, it was such a freaking, it was something you see on TV, it totally was, and the fact that match was not recorded is like a crime. It was such a great match, and then obviously I have to go back to the Victory Road match with you know, when I fought HBK, Kurt Angle and HBK, that was an epic match. That went on for quite a long time, and that was really cool. There was a lot of cool spots in that. Like, I remember when when I countered one of his moves, like I flipped over him and hit him with an angle slam after I flipped over him. That was awesome. You know, those are definitely my favorite moments for Kurt Angle, and as well as beating Pero 2 times in the same night. That was a good moment. I beat Pero 2 times in the same night, and he was flipping, and that was a good moment. So yeah, pretty much.